I got this situation here where I've got a styrocrete building, and then I'm putting a layer of fiberglass mesh, and this has like, I don't know, 3 or 4 millimeter holes in it. So not big holes, but anyway. And then I'm putting an outer layer. And what I've been doing is put a form up, and at first I was just propping it up against the wall with stuff, just to hold it there so I could pour stuff in behind it. Great, right? But I can't do that at the back of the building because there's a slope down, so that I can't prop stuff against the down slope because it just doesn't work. So I started using a rope attached to the ground that would come up at a bit of an angle, hold it, and that worked up to this layer. It wasn't too much of an angle. And then when I got up to this layer, well, the rope's kind of coming up at too much of an angle. And I don't want it to go straight across because it's going to damage the building, blah, blah, blah. It's getting too high for the rope. And even if I can do this layer, I'm not going to be able to get the next one. So I got basically 2 options. Obviously, there's a lot of ways to skin a cat. Obviously, there are a lot of ways to skin a cat. But there are 2 main things I'm considering here. One is just to mix up spackle and, just spackle it by hand. The problem with that is I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get the spackle through the fiberglass because the fiberglass is it's kind of tight mesh. It doesn't have very big holes. And I'm really going to have to like smush it in good to get it through the holes so it sticks to the stuff behind the fiberglass really well. I didn't have to worry about that when I was pouring this stuff because this could be pretty liquidy because I had the thing here. So I could put it in pretty liquidy. The liquidier stuff gets through the holes no problem. So I would like to still use the form. But I can't prop it up. I can't rope it up. So I've got another idea. I've come up here with a drill and 3 bolts. I don't know if they're long enough, but let's see. Not sure if my bolts are long enough, but let's give it a try. There we go, right through everything. That'll be easy to fix. All right. Where are we going? Ooh, that is not a lot. All right, I could put a piece of sheet metal there, and then the bolt. I want to have something. I don't want to have this rip through here, so I want to have something significant. You know what? I'm gonna recess the bolt into the wood a bit. No, I don't have any longer bolts lying around. Yeah, I'm gonna. Hold on. Alright, that's better. Alright, out of the way. I have some pieces of this corrugated vinyl siding stuff that I picked up off the ground. I don't know where I got it. I think that'll be a big enough washer kind of thing. Yeah, it would take a lot of force to rip that out. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. And once I get that piece in, pull those out, just stuff any random bits of stuff back in those holes. Good as new. Yeah, looks good. Maybe. looking great. All right, those things are under control again. Excellent. These guys are going well. I think I have 3 more. Oh, yeah, not many more for that row. And this is just a little stand with a swivelly thing. So there's a block of wood there, the bolt down through it so it can swivel, and then a swivel point there, and then just clamp it to the right length so that it holds the panels in the perfect position. Oh, and I drew some lines on this wood here, so I know exactly where to put this board, and then there's some lines on that board that match up with this thing, so I can take it off, recover my wood so it doesn't get rained on, take it back off, and get this right back in the same position. Oh, that is a cool looking building. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Okay, what's next? Let's see, I got the 2 of those panels up there done already today. I got that side. Oh yeah, I need to make 2 more of these. In case you're wondering, yes, I have been sick. That's why I sound a little snarfly. My 5-year-old. My kids have been sick for like, I don't know, a couple weeks. Week or 2. You know, it all blends together. One kid anyway. I was doing a good job of avoiding it until my 5-year-old got it and then coughed right in my face, and that was it. But yeah, there were a couple days where I felt really crap, but yeah, I'm doing better now. A few more days, should be back to 100%. Such a cool building. Oh, I love that. And as I'm building this, I'm making sure that I find a good way to do every part of it, because I want to make more of these. If this is the only one I was making, you know, I just slap it together and not worry too much about exactly how I'm doing it. But, you know, like this bolt thing over here, that I'll be able to reuse on future ones. Yeah, I want to build a bunch of these out in the jungle. So, am I destroying this house? Because if I wreck a house, I destroy it. So when I'm putting it together, I'm destroying it, right?